guys, it's Lord Both here with another video, and it looks like Elon Musk is talking about opening a gaming studio. Specifically, Elon is looking into the idea of having an AI gaming studio. Here we have him quote tweeting an account that says, "I don't understand how game developers and games journalists got so ideologically captured, etc., etc." Basically, railing on against wokeness, ESG, and DEI in video games. To which Elon then replied in his quote tweet, "Too many game studios that are owned by massive corporations. @XAI is going to start an AI game studio to make games great again." Now, personally, I think this is Elon just, talking shit. Cracking a lame joke that's not really actually supposed to make anybody laugh. But a lot of people seem to have taken him seriously about this. And they think that he's actually thinking about opening a gaming studio that's going to have AI essentially developing and writing video games. And listen, if he is serious about that, I have to say, there are some things I really like about Elon Musk, and there's some things I don't like about him. There's some decisions and ideas I think he has that are great, and then there are some ideas and decisions like the idea of brain chips that I think are a terrible idea, even if they have noble intentions attached to them. And this would be in that category. Listen, I'm not saying that AI can't do as good a job as the terrible game developers we have in AAA gaming right now, or even better than them. But what I am saying is that when you have a product that comes from a source that has no soul, you're going to get a soulless product. Personally, I think AI is already developing a lot of video games. I'm thoroughly convinced that whatever garbage Amazon Studios is pushing out was created by AI, because if you've ever played or seen those games, they look soulless as hell, which makes me believe they were developed by a soulless computer, an AI, if you will. Also, if you're going to have an AI develop games, that means you're going to have to input previous games that have been developed to come up with good ideas. So what games are you going to actually shovel into this AI to get it to spit out new games? Because if Elon puts his favorite game Diablo in there, we're going to end up with some absolute trash. Because that's what Diablo kind of is. Diablo is the opiate addicts version of what they think a good RPG is. To any effect, he had several people responding to his tweet of note. He had his buddy, the fence rider himself, Lex Friedman, who is the most positive guy that never smiles for anything, just saying, "Awesome." He has Endymion saying, "Can you buy BioWare so we can get good Dragon Age and Mass Effect games again?" That is a very Endymion reply, making sure he gets things that are in culturally the zeitgeist to help promote his next video that has information from scoopers and sources that only he has access to. Madam Savvy here with a response: "If you remove DEI and ESG from benefits and government and taxes, this problem fixes itself." She's actually, pretty much on the nose there. If you do that, most of these terrible game studios, when they do their layoffs, are just not going to hire the inexperienced, terrible developers again. And of course you have Grums here saying, "It's time. AA games are outperforming AAA bloat this year by an order of magnitude. AA budgets of these massive corporate games are unsustainable. 8 to 12 studios spread over blah 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 blah." I don't think Grums should be giving any kind of financial advice to any studios anytime soon. Also, I think Grums misses the whole point of the whole soul versus soulless video game argument that I was making earlier. And to be honest, Grums would probably gleefully use XAI to help finish making Ember, which is nearing a decade of development. Either way, I don't think AI developed games are a good idea. That's essentially saying we want to create a McDonald's of video games. Because McDonald's is not the best restaurant, but it is a cheaper restaurant that turns out food quickly, and you know what you're going to get every single time. It is exceptionally efficient. And Elon has talked regularly about how he wants to make the government and life more efficient. But video games sometimes aren't supposed to be about efficiency. They're supposed to be about narrative, and they're supposed to be about experience. And sometimes narrative and experience isn't about what gets you there the cheapest and the quickest. And yes, that doesn't mean that giant open world games like the stuff Ubisoft is putting out is inherently better. because just having more doesn't also make it good. It has to be a balancing act between soul and efficiency. It's why people crave for the era of 2-hour movies again, that told a concise and good story and left you wanting more at the end, which is how you were able to sell your next product, your sequel. And that's really what we need to get back to. And the only way I think we get back to it is by having actual humans do it. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I appreciate you watching all of it. And we'll talk to you again later.